Welcome to Crestron Toolbox tutorial. In this video, you will learn about the Network Device Tree View tool. This tool allows you to adjust the settings of devices connected to any available communications network, including Ethernet, Cresnet, and Infinite EX networks. This tool typically connects to a control system, but it can target other devices to provide a communications network, such as an external Infinite EX gateway. Common uses of the tool include adjusting device communication settings, Cresnet ID, RFID, IP table, updating device firmware, and loading touchscreen projects. The SMW Program Tree View tool is also demonstrated. This tool utilizes Network Device Tree View to verify that device communication settings match the simple Windows program. To see how it works, we'll need to connect to a device. Generally, this would be a processor, though in some cases it can be other devices. Let's connect to a processor, in this case, a 3 series processor. You can determine the status of network devices by the icon next to it. Let's take a look at the help file so we can see the icons that are used. To access the help file, we'll press F1 on the keyboard. Here we can see each icon and what it means. At the top, we see the devices that are not part of the processor's network, but still show up. In this case, we see an unrelated DMPS3 4K device that happens to be on our network. Under the processor view, we have an 8x8 matrix switch. Since I have multiple cards and a receiver, they all show up here. We can also see the receiver we have in our system. If we scroll down here, we can also see Cresnet devices. A common use of this tool is to modify Cresnet IDs. For example, let's change the ID of this keypad. To change the ID, right-click and select Change Network ID. Let's take a look at the right-click menu. Some of these options aren't used in most products nowadays. Identify is a very useful function. What it does exactly will depend on the device. Since I have a keypad, it will make the LEDs on the keypad blink. Why would I want that? If I install 80 of the exact same keypad, they would all be on a default Cresnet ID out of the box. You need to change each one of them to match the ID that is assigned in the program. Identify can help you do that. Once I press the button on the keypad that is blinking, the status changes within the tool to indicate this is the correct keypad device that I would like to set the ID. What else can you do? For example, update firmware on a device. Set the ID to communicate with the processor. Some devices will have special configuration settings in the function menu. For example, shade motors can adjust the limits using Network Device Tree. Analyze Network ID will open the Network Analyzer tool since this is a Cresnet keypad. The light on the top will indicate whether it is communicating properly. For other devices, the right-click menu may let you do other things, but what you can do will vary depending on the device. On this 8x8, there are a few basic functions available, such as rebooting or accessing the log. There are also other features in Network Device Tree. Detailed information on additional features can be found by pressing F1, or click on Help in the navigation bar to access the help file. Some examples are shade and tray power configurations, lighting dimmer configuration, and others. The SMW Program Tree tool allows you to open a simple program and view the list of devices defined in the program. You can link the SMW Program Tree with the Network Device Tree to perform network tasks such as setting IDs, determining network connection status, and resolving network conflicts. So this tool is similar to Network Device Tree. You can use them both together to verify all your devices are online and have the correct IDs. Let's take a look at using both of these tools together. In doing so, you can make sure the IDs set in your program match how the devices have been configured. Once both tools are open in the workspace, right-click the SMW Program Tree tool and select Link with Device Network Control. Both tool windows will refresh once this operation has been selected. Once both tools are refreshed, then the user can see what devices are set to properly communicate to the processor based on the ID defined in the program. Thank you for watching.